What is up, guys? Jake WX here with another special version of the Mid-Atlantic weather story. Got a couple things to talk about today. First being, we got a rain event this Saturday and Sunday with New England, with the New England snow, possibly Boston area getting some snow too. Possible major KU East snowstorm, East Coast, Eastern U.S. snowstorm. That looks very promising as of now. And we're going to be talking about the upcoming pattern to see what that brings. Let's get into it. It's going to be a fun one today. All right, so we got a cold rain Saturday. It's going to be just a very annoying rain that we're going to have to deal with. See, we get some pretty good precipitation, probably 1 to 2 inches of rain. It'll help the drought, especially for those southern areas, central New Jersey, that type of area. It's going to be colder up in New England, which is why they're going to get snow. I think there's a freezing rain risk, for northern New Jersey and Susquehanna Valley and yeah, that type of area. But for us down here, the Mid-Atlantic, Delmarva area, it's going to be mostly rain. Wouldn't be surprised to see some freezing rain higher elevations, but for it, it's going to be mostly rain for us. Good soaking cold rain. So this is the New England snow total. I just use the name just to show you if I have any viewers, but it'll probably be general like 2 to 4, 3 to 6 inches, and then you're gonna have higher amounts up in upstate New York and the mountains of Vermont, that type of area. And you will have some probably snow in central and possibly southern PA, but I doubt it. And maybe New York City gets an inch or two. Boston maybe like 3, 4 inches. But yeah, it's gonna be mostly an interior snow event with rain on the coast. And yeah, so East 95 shouldn't see that much except for Boston. Now, this is the overall pattern. We're going to get over into this. So, this pattern will support snow. I just want to make the clear. This pattern will, as you can see, I outlined here, it will support snow. So, this pattern is going to support snow. You can see this is, I'm just going to use the EPS, for example. It has a 5-day cold anomaly, and the 5 days also has a uptick in precip anomaly. So this is gonna be your average pattern for a bigger storm. If we're gonna get it this winter, it's gonna be now. This is the strongest signal out of this whole winter, probably for at least since 2021 that we've had for a signal this big. So yeah, this is quite the signal we have here, and let's get into it. So this is the graphic I just put out today. It was on my X, and yeah, that was it. So I'm printing it to my YouTube right now, but I have a 50% chance of accumulating snow for most of 95. As you can see, from about Greensboro to probably like almost Boston. Because I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm still a little worried about the out to sea risk that some models are showing, like the ERAI, not as much as GFS, but it's almost out to sea. Still storm for the Mid-Atlantic, but also I use the word accumulating. I'm not fully confident that we're going to see a blizzard or mega snow, but I am confident that there's going to be some type of accumulated snow next week for February 19th through February 21st. And then in the gray, you're going to have a 30% area, so that's going to be your low, like the southeast, parts of the southeast, and you're going to have interior areas, because I'm not super positive if they're going to get snow, because it might just be too southeast for them. But still 5 days out, anything can change, so we got to see this. But so this is the Euro, the 12Z model Euro OP for today, for February 20th next week. And you can see, has very heavy snow. It's a bomb cyclone, blizzard, or out the coast there. You can see that. So this, it's 985 low, which is really good. That's typical blizzard type, how strong the low is. And as you can see, these temperatures are amazing for snow. Like, this would be really good ratios. You would get really good ratios from this. And if you want a blizzard in the East Coast, you're going to be wanting to root for the Euro right now, because this is a very strong signal. We have 150 hours out, and the 18Z run came out as I'm recording this, shows a very similar thing, maybe even a bit stronger and amped. I didn't look into it that much, but this is a very strong signal from the Euro, which is typically pretty good with winter weather. Now, you got to see, there's a really big difference between the 12Z Euro versus the 12Z GFS. I think this would be the floor. Maybe not. I don't think this is the floor for like that southern Delaware area with a foot, but this could be what it has potential to be. The 24-hour snow. Also, this would go into Boston, but it didn't get to that frame yet. But this is the potential that this type of storm has to be for the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, Northeast. Has good potential to be a foot plus storm. And we're gonna keep tracking it. So it's gonna be an interesting weekend of tracking. I'll probably make another video. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, this is definitely you have two type of things here. It could go out to sea and be weak flatter, or it could be more north and be a more amp solution and get a foot plus from Richmond to Boston. That's just how powerful the storm could be. Now, this is the 18Z GFS. You can see it's very flat. Or this is 12Z. Let me fix that. 12Z. Oh my god, I was right. 12Z GFS. There we go. So this is the 12Z GFS. Very flat solution, as you can see. It's very flat. It doesn't ride up the coast like the Euro does, because the energy it's too fast. It's not amped enough, and it doesn't connect the pieces of the 500 millibar vorticity. But it's out to sea slider type look because the vort doesn't phase correctly, making it slide instead of riding up the coast and being strong with the Euro. Now, I gotta say that I don't think the GFS is anywhere close to how good the Euro is with these type of snowstorms. And as you can see, the Euro, this model also has it, the GFS has it a day earlier than every other model. So I don't know how much I actually buy that, because I think that's gonna be more of a Thursday storm, but it's a little too early to discuss the timing for it. But I do think it's going to be a Thursday storm as of now, so we're going to keep watching that too. This is the 12Z EPS. This is a very impressive snow mean. This is just the 24-hour, and the ratios will be better than 10 to 1. So you can imagine how this would probably be in the 10s. It's probably be in around 10 inches. So there's 50-member EPS mean. 7 inches for DC, just like very impressive. But this is I gotta say, this is a very impressive signal. I didn't think we were gonna be chasing something like this. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. So it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So this is the probability of melted snow/sleet upwards of quarter of an inch. And this is from the WPC NOAA. But you can see it has that 50 to 70%. And then you got and this is the next frame. This is the day 7. This is the day 6. You got a green around it. That's going to be your 30 to 50. And then day 7 is also 30 to 50 with the added 50 to 70. Looks like just south of Boston in parts of Rhode Island. So yeah, I mean, we got a serious threat to look at, guys. This is, I mean, you're talking about this is the National Weather Service posting these graphics saying they are aware of the threat and they're watching it. So the coming days will be telling what the models do. Does the Euro cave? Does the GFS cave to the Euro? Just going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, with that fact, I want to say there is many models that support both models. For example, the EUCMET, the CMC. I think that's it. Is that it for the Euro? ICON. EUCMET, CMC, and ICON all have good solutions towards the Euro. The Euro is the most amp though. For the GFS, you're gonna have the Euro AI. I think that's it. I think there's the Euro AI and the GFS are alone, but you can't discount those options even if you don't think they're gonna happen. Which I don't think they're gonna happen. I don't think the Euro AI or GFS is correct in this situation because the Euro AI hasn't dealt with a bigger type of storm like this, so we don't know its biases yet. We got to see. This is the heavy snow risk from the CPC. You can see right there. Heavy snow, right there, and then around the purple outline. So that's for February 19th or February 20th. And I mean, this is the day 3 to 7 outlook. So we're getting in that 5 to 7 day range right now. And we got to watch this. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the model. So just keep watching. This is the heavy snow risk. So not just regular snow. This is heavy snow. So heavy snows, all-out snowstorm. Now, this is the LWX raises potential impact day 6 winter storm. So they raised the potential impact. They haven't raised their confidence. So that means that potential impact for the storm could be very high, and their confidence isn't super high yet. So over the coming days, when we get more model consensus, probably by President's Day, Monday, they'll start to get more confidence because they'll know what's actually going to happen. Not actually, but yeah, what we know. A possible major winter storm is possible sometimes next week, but that being said, it can also be out to sea event. We just have to watch the trends. So yeah, we just really got to watch the trends to see what happens. And a possible storm is definitely possible next week. And it could be a blizzard / major winter storm for the East Coast. That's it, Jake WX signing off, and I'll probably be back with another video soon.